Hello, my name is Luna, and you're listening to Infinite Souls, a podcast for that real talk about consciousness, spirituality, and realizing our infinite potential. Mucho, mucho love and light. Hello, Infinite Souls. Welcome to another podcast episode. This is the season finale of Infinite Souls podcast. This is the second season, and I think it's the last one for now. I have a lot of other things that I'm going to begin to do on YouTube, so I need to make space for that because my plate is quite full. So the podcast seems to have run its course. It's been fun, and I love connecting with everyone who has connected in the comments. The few who have, I'm very grateful for you. So on this episode, I want to talk about the new moon in Scorpio, which I think was just yesterday. Wait, no, it was on Monday. I believe it was on Monday. My days are off. See, I've been busy. It was on Monday. It was in Scorpio, and right now we're in eclipse season. So there's a lot of energy that is built up, that has come up for a lot of people, and I just want to get into it a little bit. Scorpio is all about transformation energy, rebirth, becoming someone new. And this moon really speaks to that. I didn't do a lot of research for this moon, for this video. I'm just going based off of the energy that I'm feeling, that I'm downloading, because the energy has been quite strong for me and pretty clear. So Scorpio represents the darkness, right? Scorpios transmute the dark into light. They reform it, make it into something new. If you know Scorpios in your life, you may know that they probably have gone through their fair of shit here on this plane. And Scorpios are still fucking kicking ass regardless of what they have gone through, and they don't really show it, so many people will not know the struggles that they go through unless they choose to speak about it, which is kind of rare because Scorpios like their privacy. However, depending on your placements and your healing and how open you are becoming to actually be intimate and connect with others, if you have done that type of work, then you may express what you feel and what you see. Scorpios are also very intuitive, very psychic, very connected to the spiritual realm. So you may have abilities coming online during this time. So with all that said, that energy of Scorpio is what really came up, right? Which means this time right now is a very transformative energy. There are a lot of people online who are saying not to manifest things during an eclipse season because it's chaotic energy and so on. So usually eclipses are chaotic energy. However, this time around, I really feel a transformation energy. Now, a lot of transformation usually comes through chaos, through darkness, through something falling apart or falling away so that something new can be rebuilt, okay? The same thing with healing. We have to go into the shadow, face our shadow, and dig up the bones that we don't want to see, that we haven't wanted to see, in order to heal them, to become somebody better, somebody new, right? So there is a lot of beauty in chaos. There's a lot of transformation in chaos. I think that you can manifest during this time because you can truly transform if you're ready to let go of everything that doesn't serve you. This energy is also calling forward, I believe, shadow work, considering that Scorpio is like a shadow sign in my perspective. And so there may be shadow work that comes up for you, which means things that you need to heal, right? Anything that comes up is meant to be released. So some people are being called to do shadow work during this time instead of manifesting. So I really feel that you should really follow your intuition and do what you think is best for you, what you are feeling, regardless of what the community or society is telling you to do because of that astrological alignments, right? So if you feel that you're being called to do shadow work, if you're feeling this gunk come up, then that's your calling. That's what you should do. Another theme that is coming up is sovereignty and authenticity. Now, what is sovereignty? Sovereignty means that you're self-governed, right? That you're not led by society. You are in control of your emotions, how you act, yourself, your body and everything, your mind, body, and soul. Authenticity means that you are being yourself, your true, authentic self. No shame, no guilt. Who gives a fuck what people think? You're gonna be yourself. You're gonna shine that beautiful ass light. That unique self is needed. Is very, very, very much needed in society. It's needed here. We all need your light. So please shine. Shine without anything holding you back. Okay? So those are the main themes that I believe are happening right now. I feel that this energy currently is really good for either of two things. So you can be on one side or the other. It's either really good for manifesting your desired new life and self and who you want to be, or it's calling for release, one or the other. Okay, you're gonna know depending on what you feel and what comes up for you. Me personally, I have been feeling a lot of energy. I feel like a second wind came in and just pumped me the fuck up. I don't know if it's because I'm getting closer to my birthday. Ooh, birthday is November 5th. If anybody wants to send me a little gift, you could click the link. My link tree have a little donation button, okay? Anyways, it's not necessary, but it helps the channel. So for me, I have felt this burst of energy, and I think that the reason that I'm feeling this energy, like really pushing me forward, like getting the ball rolling, is because I began my releasing journey early in October, the first few days of October, and it's continued the whole month. Now, I knew that there was things that needed to be released in order for me to be my highest self, right? In order to me to move and graduate into this new level, right? Because once you're raising in vibration and you're going up the level ladder, I don't know, you'll hit this glass ceiling, but it's glass. You are gonna break through it. Sometimes that makes you feel like you need to rest a lot, or like you're even sad, or you're mourning the old self even before you become the new self. So I had felt that a lot. And so early October, I was like, there's things that need to change. And my spirit team and my intuition was telling me, you need to release this attachment that you have to Mary Jane cannabis. And I mean, I've been smoking since I was 13. I took breaks. I didn't smoke for like 5 years in my life, and then I started again. So it's been a long relationship with me and Mary Jane. And since I was in the void is when you are no longer your old self, but you're not yet the full new self yet. You're just like integrating everything and mourning the old self. Since I was in the void and I was smoking very heavily, the cannabis was actually making me get more stuck. And I was leaning on it to help me get out of it, but it was doing the opposite. And so the more that I leaned to it, the more attached I got to it. And something got to give, right? Something had to change. And so what I did was I said, I'm going to do a 30-day fast all October, sober October. I'm not going to smoke all October, right? And it's been a struggle, I'm not gonna lie. When I started the fast, I did 5 days straight, no touching the weed, right? No touching cannabis. And then after that, I smoked like 4 days in a row, 1 bowl a day, which is like nothing compared to what I was smoking before, like all day, from morning to night. And so it was still a huge improvement, but I was like observing the relationship as I did it, to see where it was coming from, why I was doing it so much, and also observing myself. How am I when I'm sober and when I'm not sober? And also releasing a lot of shame. So the fact that I had smoked again after I had not smoked for 5 days, I was feeling a lot of guilt, and I had to work through those feelings, and I had to really understand myself and be gentle with myself, and learn to be compassionate with myself. And the more compassionate I became with myself, the more compassionate I'm able to be with others. And it's a beautiful thing and a beautiful transformation. And so after that bout of smoking, then I did another 5 days straight, no smoking. And then I smoked again, like 4 days in a row. And then I started again. And so now I've done a week, and I'm about to do my 2nd week. So 2 weeks straight. And then my birthday's coming up after those 2 weeks. November 5th is my birthday, and that's the day that I get to smoke again. But me doing this last week, this whole week, has been actually much easier than the other 2 weeks prior. So it's very interesting, the journey. I'm doing a little kind of like a vlog video here on YouTube about my journey of my fast, my green flower fast, I call it. So stay tuned for that. So that was the main thing that I had to release for my health, for my mental health, mind, body, and soul health all around. And just for my goals, for my mission, for what it is that I want to do in life. Because it was really not aligned, and something needed to change. So since I started my release journey early in the month, that's why I think now I'm feeling that this energy is actually propelling me instead of putting me in a healing position, because I've already been healing the whole month basically. So that's where I'm at. Some people may be the same as me, because I know that I have a community of star family out there who connects deeply with my soul and my experience. So that's why I want to share. I feel like Scorpios are very intuitive, so you will get those hits early on if you're open to them, those psychic hits. And if you listen, then you could be ahead of the game, ahead of the collective. You could be in that position. And I'm not saying that if you're manifesting and not releasing, you're ahead of somebody and less or more than somebody else. I mean, we all have all of these cycles, these seasons. We all have them. However, the consensus in the community, the spiritual community, seems to be that this is chaotic energy, and it's when people are feeling exhausted. And that's normal because there's a lot of shit going on in the world, obviously. So it's okay. If you feel like you need to release and you don't feel energized like I do, then be gentle with yourself. That is the main thing that I have learned during this healing journey of the month of October for me. Being gentle with yourself, not judging yourself so harshly. You're doing the best that you can. It's all gonna be okay, and it will pass. You have to get in that position of the observer where emotions and energies, feelings, thoughts, they come and they go. If you observe them for long enough, they will pass. And that is something also that I learned during this healing journey for me, because when those cravings did come, I had to put myself in the observer position and observe the feeling, observe the thought. Where is it coming from? What is it tugging at? And it's very powerful to be able to observe it as it comes and it goes. The only constant in life is change. So things are constantly changing, always. So be open and comfortable with the change. Now, something I wrote down here was be comfortable with being uncomfortable. Okay? That is something that I think is very helpful when you are walking into your new self, because it is unknown. Even though you deeply know yourself at the soul level, what is to come is unknown, and we should get excited about that, because that way we can come into something that we never even imagined, and we can be blessed very, very profoundly by the universe and our guides and angels and ancestors and all of the light beings who are looking out for us. I have 3 affirmations that I wrote for us for this cycle, this eclipse season, this Scorpio season. Okay, and I want to share those with you guys. Okay, and I want us to do them together, to say them together. As I say them, you repeat them after me. And if you want to tap energy points, like here, around your eyebrow, under your eye, under your nose, under your lip, your chest, while we're saying these affirmations, feel free to do so. I think that it's very helpful. It really programs it. I feel it gives it like an extra boost to your affirmation, rather than you just saying it out loud. It's just something that I feel, but I mean, just saying it also works. Okay. Before we say the affirmations, I want to let you guys know that I have this little product here. It is a hair charm, and I'm wearing this because I'm doing this video. This protects your energy field from being drained. So if you work with others, if you go to large crowds like raves, and you want to protect your auric field, your crown chakra and third eye, as well as aligning the rest of your chakras, because I do have one that has Super 7, which has 7 crystals in one. You can purchase this at lunaasheshop.com. They are super cute. And also these earrings, magical AF. Shout out to my girl Sakia from Quartz and Rainbows. If you want these earrings or anything cute from her shop, you can go to quartzandrainbows.com. I will leave a link down low with a coupon code, okay? So you can get a discount. Amazing. Now, also, if you want a Reiki session or a tarot session with me, feel free to drop a comment, let me know, or go to my website and book your appointment. I am going to be posting Reiki videos here on YouTube. I will be doing some sessions for you guys and also doing some self-Reiki lessons. That way you can learn to heal yourself with Reiki at home when I'm not around. Okay, enough of the announcements. Let's get to the 3 affirmations for this eclipse and Scorpio season, baby. Okay, so let's take a breath together. Okay, inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Okay, the first affirmation is, I release what no longer serves my highest good. I get comfortable with being uncomfortable. I feel excited about the unknown, and I let the universe surprise me. Beautiful. Those are the affirmations that came through as I was writing for this podcast episode. I hope that they help you in your journey. They help you be your sovereign, free self so that you can be the highest and greatest version of yourself and really know your true power, because you are a powerful, powerful being. You are love incarnate, and I love you so much. I'm so filled with emotion right now. This season also will get you emotional, because Scorpios are emotional, but they don't show it. I don't know if it's because this is the last show of after doing 2 seasons. I guess I got attached to talking to the camera. But there's going to be more videos coming up. I'm going to be focusing a lot on my YouTube channel. So if you could please support me and follow and like my videos, it would be a great help for me. And with that, I bid you adieu. I say goodbye for now, but not for always. I love you so much. Have a beautiful, beautiful Scorpio season. Mucho love.